So I went ahead and took time early this morning and finished filling in the meal calendar from all the food that we have. I'm going to see if I can stand this up. There we go. So I can show you better. Okay, so this is the meal that we had before, and this is where our week is starting, is on March 2nd. It may be a while before this gets uploaded, but that's when I'm starting this particular meal plan. So today, we may or may not do the zoo. We're not sure yet. We're waiting to see what the weather does, because it's kind of cool right now. But we're definitely having pizza leftovers, even if we do make some breakfast stuff out of things that we already have. And then Sunday we have the thing at our church, so we're doing desserts for the afternoon thing for there, and sandwiches. And as you can see through all of this, I don't write our breakfast meal plans or our lunch meal plans. I will buy things for us to have for breakfast and lunches, but I won't necessarily make specific meal plans for breakfast and lunches, because it may change depending on, lunch will change depending on how many leftovers we have, or breakfast, we bought the yogurt, but if it's really chilly and the kids want oatmeal instead of yogurt, we will do the oatmeal instead, and then save the yogurt for like a snack, or just save it for the next breakfast meal that we have. So those can vary. The dinners is the one I usually struggle with the most, so I write the dinners on here. I usually do at least try to write down breakfast and lunches on a separate meal plan that has everything labeled out. But like I said, it usually ends up changing anyways. But for just this purpose, I'll show you what we do for Sunday lunches and dinners. But the rest of it's just dinners. Unless there is something on the calendar, which I'll show you that in a minute. But for this Sunday, the lunch is here. And I'm doing the cheesecakes for a fellowship we're having at church. And then we're going to just do sandwiches when we get home that night, because this will be a really big lunch. And sandwiches make a really easy dinner. And now we have sandwich meat that needs used up after we bought the sandwich meat for the lunch yesterday. So Monday is going to be Alfredo, and then this is divided up. So ST stands for Matt's safety team meetings, and at safety team they usually provide breakfast for him, so I don't ever have to worry about him eating breakfast at work on those days. The Tuesday, or this part, is just saying that we are eating out before the biz meet Tuesday night, because usually Matt gets home, gets dressed, and then we've got to head out the door for a meeting. So we usually just grab something quick on the way out. Bless you. And then Wednesday we're going to do the hot dogs. Thursday we're doing a potato crock pot, and I may do a video showing how I throw that together. It's kind of hard to explain. I don't really have a name for it. I just call it potato crock pot because I'll show you whenever I go to make it, because I'm just going to throw it all in a crock pot. But that food is for that meeting. And then we always do pizza on Fridays unless we have something else going on that day. And then we usually have leftovers on Saturdays from Friday, and usually Thursdays as well. So next Sunday we're going to do that ham that I showed you that we got from Aldi's. And we're going to do steamed vegetables and probably potatoes, like either in the oven or like in a crock pot with it, so that we can have sides already ready to go whenever we get home and the ham will be done. And then we do breakfast food, which this will depend on what Madeline wants to do, because I'm going to leave this up to her. Whenever we do breakfast food, I let her cook and let her spend time in the kitchen, supervise, to see what she wants to do. Now she's learned how to scramble eggs, and she knows how to make pancakes. So I may leave that up to her to see what she wants to do. And then the second Tuesday is always our busy Tuesday, because Matt has safety team for breakfast, prior team meeting at lunch, and then I have a BPA meeting at lunch. And then the kids eat at the library, eat lunch foods. So if I don't have anything to send for them, I may have to go back out to get like Lunchables for them, or something that they want to eat for lunch here. But usually we have, or I think Rebecca usually makes peanut butter and jelly for that meeting. So as long as we have bread, we'll be good for that one. And then chili in the crock pot that night. I can wash the crock pot here for this, because usually this is my night to really get a good start on the week. And so I'll have the crock pot clean for chili for Tuesday. Wednesday we're going to have grilled bologna and cheese with tomato soup. That would be made, that would have to be made as we go, but... And then Thursday's beef and rice. That I would have to do a video on that one again to show you what beef and rice is. And then Friday for pizza again. And then Saturday we have a activity with some of our friends on St. Patrick's Day. So since we're going to be gone on St. Patrick's Day, I was able to go ahead and move the beef brisket to Sunday because it can cook in the crock pot while we're at church. So I didn't actually start out with the purpose of doing 2 weeks worth when we did this grocery run, but just because of the sales that they had, and because this is our really busy week, as you can see, because we don't normally have a fellowship on the first Sunday of the month. We usually have one on the last Sunday of the month for birthdays. I just moved that. And then the fact that we've got Safety Team, Pride Team, and BPA, and then the week before we've got Biz Meet and another Biz Meet, and the activity thing here. So normally, like, well, we always have Safety Team, but like it doesn't always fall to where we have so many meetings in 1 week. So that was able to help stretch it out a little bit. But yeah, that is how we do it. And so there are times that I will actually write out the meal plan and ahead of time and look at the flyers ahead of time to see what's on sale. But I'm just trying to start getting back into the swing of actually doing meal plans and doing everything, you know, nice and neat and planned and organized to make it go better. So this is how I did it this time. I will do another time where I show you how I check the flyers and all that and load the coupons and all that, so I can do it and then go shopping based off of that. But this time, and it was also because like the girls and I just really wanted out of the house for a while, so we had more time to spend just going shopping and enjoying shopping. But that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.